and Friends booth, and I'm with Stephanie Schulz, and we're going to talk about several games here, some of which are available in English, some of which are available in German. This is one that is a feature here at Essen,
yes,
right? This
sure.
is a brand new game. Voll Im Schwarze, is that close enough to the title? My German is probably bad. We're going to learn all about that game. So Stephanie, what can you tell us about it?
It's a game about knowledge, but it's also about luck. There are different categories, 6 categories in all, like this or that, like sports, like history, and the player chooses 4 categories for this game.
Okay.
They start here at 0 and they want to go around. So one player chooses one category, like this or that.
Okay.
And there's one question like, wie viel tausend Verse umfasst die Bibel? How many verses does the Bible contain? And everyone has to estimate the right answer.
Okay.
The black stone goes here because the category has now started, and they all go to the middle.
Okay.
Everyone now wants to estimate the right answer. Therefore, the player has cards with different numbers. If he thinks it's about 70, then he could play this card and this card. 67, and the others all just do the same.
Okay.
If one has the right answer, he gets back his cards, and his stone goes one forward.
What if you are close? Nobody gets the right answer, but is close to the right answer.
And when someone gets very close, he wins, but he does lose his cards.
Okay.
So they're away. So the player gets lesser cards in the game. If he wants to get new cards, he has to play this card. But then he doesn't get points in this round, but he gets new cards. There are cards in different sections, from 1 to 9, from 10 to 20, or from 30 to 80. So if he only has very low figures, he can choose higher figures to get closer to the answer.
I see. Now, is this a game that you always play as an individual, or could you play as a team of people trying to decide on the answers?
It's for 2 to 7 people.
Excellent. And how long does an average game take to play?
It's about 30 to 45 minutes.
And this is available here at the show. And what's the price of the game?
Oh, it's about €30.
Okay. Well, thank you for showing us this one. Let's see what's next.
So these 2 games are with English rules, so they are especially for our English visitors. This is a very mean card game. You can frustrate the others by playing. There are cards in 3 different colors: in orange, in blue, and in green. And you have cards in your hand. You can play them in front of you, so you get 10 points, 4 points, but you can also play them in front of the other players. If cards are of the same color, you can put them on the top. If the other players had a blue 11, you can take the blue 4 and place them on the top. Yeah.
Nice.
And if there are cards with the same number, they must go on the top of the other. If you play them on the 4, on the blue 4, there's only 1 staple left.
Ooh, okay.
And if one player has their 5 cards or 5 staples in front of him, the round ends. but only the one who has the cards in all colors gets points. If you only have blue and orange cards, you don't have points.
That sounds. It seems like it's simple to explain, but there's more strategy to it once you start playing.
Yeah, and it's mainly about frustrating the others, not only collecting points for yourself, but only destroying points of the others.
I like being mean to people I play games with sometimes.
This is the game Sheeps in Wolf's Clothing. It's with English rules too. It's a very tactical dice game.
Okay.
So we are 2 players in this round. They are divided to the players. You get 3 dice, I get 2.
Okay.
And we roll the dice simultaneously.
Okay.
Like this.
Ooh, I got a bunch of wolves.
There's a box with a sheep in it, and there's a box with a wolf in it. So we have to react very, very fast. And you see, there are more wolves than sheep. So you would take your woolen card and put it there. But
in the wolf box.
Yeah, but only the one who reacted the fastest gets the points.
Nice, nice.
So it's very easy.
Now, when do you play with more than 2 people? People get less dice, and you have to count them up together, or
they are always not
the same number of dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but it's written in the rules of how many dice the person gets for each player.
Okay. And then if the opposite is true, if there's more sheep than wolves, then I put the pepper.
The woolen card. The pepper card is for the more expert version.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that looks like a lot of fun.
If one player gets 10 points, he wins.
Excellent.
So it's very hectical, and you have to react very fast.
Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to show us 3 games. But before we go, are there any other games maybe coming soon that you want to let our listeners and viewers know about in terms of what's coming up soon from HÜCH and Friends?
Oh, there are many games coming soon, like Jagdrevier from the Kluftinger criminal romance. It's a detective game about detectives who are searching for the murderer.
Okay. Too many to count, right?
Yeah.
Well, if people want to find out more information about HÜCH and Friends, is there someplace online, a website that they could go to keep track of the latest and greatest?
www.hoochandfriends.de.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie, for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your coming.